In this episode, we're taking a look at how three corporate giants compete for the world's sweetest crown. Behind the sweetness of Swiss chocolate, there's a battlefield. Corporate takeovers, secret wars, trademark fights, and even shrinkflation scandals. Today, we're peeling back the foil to reveal how Nestle, Lindt, and Toblerone fought for the world's sweetest crown. Before we dive in, I want to let you know about something. Now back to the video. Let's start by heading over to the headquarters of the biggest player, Nestlé. While some sources say it was Anglo-Swiss condensed milk that came first, Henri Nestlé created his condensed milk business in Vevey, Switzerland in 1866. It would be another 50 years before Swiss milk chocolate became a household name. In 1915, thanks to American soldier William Hershey, who brought the idea back from Europe, milk chocolate took off in the US market. Hershey would go on to launch the M&M brand. However, a decade earlier, in 1905, German immigrant Max Forrest decided to bring his own twist to the emerging market. He opened a factory in Camden, New Jersey, and set out to make low-cost mass-market chocolate for everyone. Forrest was a pioneer in industrializing the way chocolate was made. His focus was on efficiency and bringing people high-quality chocolate at the lowest possible price. This included his famous slogan, "Give me a break," which became a cultural phenomenon. In 1929, Nestlé bought out Forrest and gained control of the US chocolate market. By 1942, they were selling 25 million chocolate bars annually. Over the decades, Nestlé has grown through acquisitions, expanding its chocolate portfolio. In 1978, Nestlé acquired Libby's, which owned the Kit Kat brand. In 1988, they purchased the Butterfinger and Baby Ruth brands from General Foods. And in 1996, Nestlé expanded into the United States by acquiring the Ralston Purina pet food business. In 2001, they acquired Dreyer's Grand Ice Cream, and in 2007, they took over the #2 ice cream brand in the US, Häagen-Dazs. These deals have enabled Nestlé to grow beyond the reach of any other chocolate maker. Today, Nestlé holds about 25% of the global chocolate market. Their sheer size gives Nestlé pricing power, huge distribution, and the ability to absorb economic shocks like inflation and commodity price increases. Next up, we head to Kilchberg near Zurich to visit the headquarters of Lindt and Sprüngli. Back in 1845, Rodolphe Lindt, a young Swiss chocolatier, developed a revolutionary way to improve the texture and taste of chocolate called conching. This process involves grinding and mixing chocolate liquor, cocoa butter, sugar, milk, and other ingredients for hours to ensure a uniform texture and taste. Lindt paid a fortune to keep the recipe a secret. The invention made Swiss chocolate creamy, smooth, and melt-in-your-mouth delicious, setting it apart from competitors. Lindt built a solid reputation for quality over quantity. Still, in 1952, Lindt merged with Sprüngli, a Swiss pastry shop founded in 1836. This expanded Lindt's reach and resources, allowing them to produce more chocolate products and invest in advertising. Today, Lindt is one of the largest family-owned chocolate companies in the world, controlling around 5% of the global market. Their sales grew from 1 billion Swiss francs in 1990 to nearly 5 billion in 2021. Instead of competing on price, Lindt focuses on creating a premium brand image. Their elegant packaging, high-end retail stores, and high price points reinforce their luxury brand identity. Last but not least, we journey to Bern, the capital of Switzerland, to meet Toblerone. The story of Toblerone dates back to 1908, when Theodor Tobler, a third-generation chocolatier, created a unique triangular chocolate bar. Tobler was inspired by the Matterhorn, a famous Swiss mountain, and he thought the shape looked distinctive and memorable. The bar became popular among Swiss tourists, and soon, Toblerone expanded its production and distribution. In 1951, Toblerone was sold to the British company Rowntree, which helped the chocolate reach new heights. In 1973, Toblerone found new life when it was advertised as a souvenir for travelers. The distinctive packaging made it a perfect keepsake for those visiting Switzerland. In the 1990s, Toblerone saw massive growth thanks to the efforts of its owner, the Anglo-Swiss company, which undertook several major marketing initiatives. One of these was replacing the plain white packaging with the now iconic red and Matterhorn design. Another key move was introducing the Toblerone bear, a cute cartoon bear wearing a hat and carrying a Toblerone bar. The bear quickly became a symbol of Toblerone and Switzerland itself. Today, Toblerone remains the most popular Swiss chocolate brand globally. While its owner, Mondelez International, declined to share revenue figures, reports estimate that Toblerone brings in over $220 million annually. And according to Euromonitor, the Toblerone brand is currently worth about $2.4 billion, making it the sixth most valuable chocolate brand in the world. The battle lines are drawn. Each company has chosen a different battlefield. Nestle fights for global shelf dominance and price points. Lindt defends premium craftsmanship even in court over its chocolate bunny. Toblerone relies on national imagery and nostalgia. So far, it seems like Nestle is winning. After all, it's the biggest and most established player in the game. Plus, they've got the money to back up their moves. Nestle pours billions into R&D every year. They have 500,000 employees worldwide, including 339,000 in Switzerland. Compared to Lindt and Toblerone, Nestle's operation is so vast that it can withstand a lot more financial strain than its competitors. And while its competitors can flex their specialty muscles, they simply can't compete with Nestle on scale. Now, Nestle isn't just big, it's also deep-pocketed. Thanks to its size and global presence, Nestle commands substantial purchasing power, which allows it to negotiate better prices with suppliers. This cost advantage enables Nestle to offer competitive prices to consumers without sacrificing too much profit margin. Meanwhile, Lindt and Toblerone rely on attracting a niche audience. While this allows them to charge higher prices per bar, they simply can't move as much volume as Nestle and thus earn as much revenue. For example, Nestle spent 1.7 billion Swiss francs on R&D in 2021. That's more than double the combined R&D investment of Lindt and Sprüngli and Toblerone. However, while Nestle is dominant, it's not invincible. Recently, the company faced significant criticism over its sustainability practices and its handling of ethical concerns. Several lawsuits have been filed against